Hi and welcome to another Windsor Cake Academy tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make some heart-shaped cake pops ready for Valentine's. So first things first, I have my cake pop dough that I've made in the food processor. You'll see, we can put a link to this video underneath this one, but in a previous video I show you how to make the cake pop dough and how to roll the perfect ball. But today we don't need to roll balls. I'm just going to remove the blade and pop that aside. Now it's gloves. You know how I feel about gloves. If you watch the video on how to make the dough, you'll know how I feel about sticking my fingers in something that I expect somebody else to eat. So gloves on, and we'll just pull out our cake pop dough. Really nice and soft. So I'm going to use just a baking tray today, and I've lined this with some wax paper, and I'm just going to use two of these rolling guides that are designed for use with sugar paste, but they work great for this because we just want to, it doesn't have to be perfect, we're just looking for a reasonably even thickness of our cake pop dough. So just give that a little squish down. And the thing is, these sticks are flexible, so they will bend as I'm pushing on top of them. So I don't expect it to be exactly the same thickness across, but you know, just a sort of reasonably level thickness. Okay, that looks perfect. So now I have a little heart-shaped cutter, and that's what I'm going to use to make my heart shapes. I mean, you can mould these by hand, but it's difficult to get them all the same, so I just tend to use my cutter and cut those out, and I can just pull away from the sides, give that a wiggle, and then I can just pop that heart out of my cutter and just keep it on the wax paper because we are going to chill these for a while once we've got them all cut out. Okay, so I've got all my hearts cut out now, tiny little bit left over, which I'm just going to nibble. So I'm going to put these in the fridge for about 20 minutes just to let them firm up, and then I'll take them out probably 5 to 10 minutes before I want to start dipping them. Okay, so we've got our little cake pop hearts out of the fridge. I took these out about 5 minutes ago, so they're still nice and firm, so they're not going to misshape when we pop our sticks in. So I'll just dip just the end of my stick, so I've just got a small amount of the candy melts on there, and I'm just going to pop that straight into our pointed end. You want to come to about just over halfway through the cake ball, and I'm just going to smooth off that little bit of extra candy melt there because I don't want a little ring around the bottom, and I'll just leave that to the side so that that little seal there can firm up before we dip them. Okay, so I'm just using some white candy melts that I've thinned down just a touch with some vegetable oil, just to make it a little bit easier to dip my cake pops in. So, take the cake pop, little heart, and I'm just going to hold this at an angle. I'm going to tap out some of those air bubbles, and then I'm going to hold it at an angle just so I can completely submerge my cake pop without having to sort of twist it round and break that nice seal that we did. So I'll just tap off all the excess. I like to tap in one direction and then turn my pop over and just tap it back the other way. When I think I've got most of the excess off, I'm just going to turn it up the other way and just make sure I've got plenty candy melts all over. Get rid of that last little bit. Okay, now I've got these really cute little royal icing transfers that I made in a previous video with the sugar cookies that we did for Valentine's. So I'm just going to place one of those right in the middle, and then I'm going to scatter some of our Valentine's sprinkle mix all over the rest of the pot. while it's still wet. Try not to get it all on your hand like I just have. There we have one really cute Valentine's cake pop.